Hello, everybody. This is John and Constance with JCX Fishing. Tonight we're going to be talking about co-anglers and packing and how I pack. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? As with every podcast we do, don't be afraid to ask questions as we go. We don't wait until the end to do that because, let's be honest, you may forget and I probably won't remember. So.
Good point.
Yes. A couple things I'd like to get out of the way real quick is
I'm not dressed up.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
It's her day off. But she didn't really have a day off. She went through her closet, which yeah. I'm not gonna say anything because
Was it 5 or 6 bags to donate?
5. Yeah.
No, I think there's another one up there. So you didn't get.
Okay. So yeah, she has a little bit of clothing, and she probably has the same amount in the closet that she donated. So, I want to say
I
thank
probably
you.
still have more than what I donated. That's close to half.
Yeah,
Close to half.
yeah, which is good. You know, I'm kind of proud of her. No, she's not very sentimental with too many things, but clothing is not one of them. So I just want to say thank you to everybody out there watching, and also I want to give a shout out to Docs and Honey Eye New York. They're helping put this show on tonight and every night. A great partner of mine. I'm going to be there on this Saturday from 10 to approximately 3, doing seminars on various topics on bass fishing. If you go to my page, I have a flyer up there that the gang at Docs and I put together to help promote it. All right. We're not sure if we're going to do any live casting from that or not because I'm going to be walking around. It won't be very easy, but we'll see what happens. You never know.
Gonna have to get a body cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have a GoPro.
There you go. Go, bro.
All right. Like I said, if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. I kind of touched on this subject as far as co-angler and packing and things like that a while back, but I'm gonna just start right from the very beginning and then go to my tackle bag, which I want to thank ITZ Pro Fishing for my comfortable shirts and the bag that I've since started using. That it can hold everything I need.
Yeah, it's a really cool bag.
Yeah,
it's a great concept too.
Yeah, it's a cooler bag. So if it's not like you buy a tackle bag and it's a tackle bag. This one, you can use it for a cooler to take your drinks if you're going to the beach with the kids or whatever. So, yeah. Let me talk first how I store my tackle at the house. Outside of in a mess, there is some organization there.
I can't say much as to how my baking stuff is downstairs too.
This is how I store my frogs in a 3700, a deep one. Okay, I separate them by color, and yeah, I'll get to that in a minute, Mark.
We need the bag.
By color.
Frogs by color?
Yep, frogs by color. This is my go-to box for crankbaits, topwater jerkbaits. I don't know why I still use this. Probably
tried and true.
Probably because I haven't switched everything over to this method yet. That's how I store my hard baits. And
I like the side clasp on that one.
What's that?
I like the side clasp.
Yeah, that is nice. And this is how I store my plastics.
A million of these.
I have, I think, 12 or 15 of these. And what I do is
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot more than that.
Oh, I got paper boxes too. Like, I don't know if you can see it. There's a DS for drop shot. After every tournament, I'll come home and I'll empty my bag out into these bags. Okay, these are my drop shot baits I keep in here, so that I know exactly. Yeah, there's the purple ones in there. So I know exactly.
Plum crazy.
So I know exactly where everything is.
Actually, it's grape ape though, right?
Yes. Yes. All right, so
Whatever, same 70s reference.
so that's basically how I store stuff at home. Except for the rods, I have a pretty neat setup in the garage that I saw online somewhere. Took some lattice work, cut it down, hung it up from the ceiling, and put 2 sections 4 feet apart, and there you have it. You got, I store, I think, 5 rods up there.
5?
Okay, so well, 5 are mine, the rest are hers. How about we do it that way? I can't say that.
You'll
She'll
have
be
to
like,
take-
sell.
You'll have to take a picture of it and put it on your page.
Yeah, I should.
It's a clever idea.
It is.
I would have never thought about it.
I didn't either, and I'm glad I saw it on the internet.
Yeah, and well, to finalize that whole thought is, it's connected to the beams in the garage, so
Right.
it's hanging from the ceiling, so the rods are above your head. It's out of the way, and you don't have to worry about them falling and
Correct.
getting run over or whatnot, or Xandra getting into it. So,
And
yeah,
the funny thing is, I painted it red, like I'm gonna accidentally bump my head on it or something.
maybe.
I'd have to probably be standing on a car to jump off and bump my head on it. But all right, I'm gonna get the bag. Watch out for your coffee, because I'm not sure how this is gonna work.
How full did you fill it?
I filled it like I was fishing a tournament.
Oh, all right.
So there's 1 item in it. Oh,
There's one what in it?
item.
One item?
Yeah.
I get it. I go put it on too. Yeah.
Okay.
We walk by. Oh, hey guys, didn't see
So-
you there.
Hey everybody! This is the cooler bag. All right, it's insulated in case you want to take beer, drinks, or whatever. But it has nice shoulder straps, and they don't.
Cushioned?
Yes, and they don't cut into you, so you can carry this around for a while.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
All right.
I'll open it.
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi to everybody?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you want to show your nails? Ooh. Xander, mommy did Xander's nails. Hold them up. Got to turn your hand over so they can see. Oh.
I can see my knees.
Yeah. Okay.
And my toe.
Toes are the same, but she can't reach them up there.
Yeah. Can't really see them. But
Yeah.
That's okay.
So
They have
this bag is
holidays
nice.
on them.
It's lightweight. It has a breather out so you can roll it down. Mark says they're so pretty. Mark Caro, a friend of ours.
Say thank you.
Excuse me, please.
What?
Oh, what?
I need to get there, please.
Daddy's sitting there.
So
Thank you.
here's the bag.
Careful the milk, babe.
And it's simple to use. I just make it more difficult than it is.
Probably.
Okay. The top of it does not have a zipper. It just has a buckle, which you can do with one hand.
I was just showing him the buckle because it's black on black.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, and the neat thing about this is, I told you about that vent. It's right here. You open up the vent, you roll it down, you can take all the air out of it. So you can compact it. I didn't do it real well. It just rolls open, and you can see the white liner, which is good for insulation if you're going to use it as a cooler.
And it's a nice bright color where if you're trying to look into the bag,
Yeah.
Things will stand out a little bit
So
nicer.
I don't use this bag very often. I just use this bag to carry my stuff from the house to the car to the boat. And then once I get to the boat, I find out where he wants me to put my stuff. And most boaters will have a compartment for you. And I fished with Anthony Elardo Saturday. And I just took my stuff and dumped it in the compartment. Okay. And believe it or not, everything is extremely easy to get to and know where it is, because you know what you're going to use. So here's how I store stuff. Okay, the first thing I put, the last thing I pack are my hard baits, okay? My crankbaits, my top waters. Like I showed you before, I've gotten away from the 3700s for taking stuff because you're limited and they don't move. In other words, like I can push this down like this. A 3700 is a 3700. It's going to stay the same exact size no matter what. So I started putting all my baits in these little bags. You can get them from size, I think 2" by 1" up to 14 by 14. I get them from clearbags.com website, and they are the handiest. You know, I can put 6 1.5s in there.
Got a whole school there.
Yeah. You know.
Some tigers.
Yeah. Here's these just came from I can't remember the guy's name. He's from New York, and they are wood.
Are they really?
Yep.
Is that balsa?
Yes.
Aha!
He does balsa and cedar. So that's how I store all my baits. Yeah, Rob, I think I should do the same thing. I should keep getting a smaller and smaller bag. But for some reason, I don't. But this bag, it's nice because it's comfortable to wear. I mean, I've had it on me for 10 minutes. You know, I could set it down. It has a hand strap on there that you can lift it up with your hand if you'd like. And you know, if you don't have that much tackle, you can put your food in there.
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Yeah, peanut butter jelly sandwiches,
Sugar cookies.
pickles.
Pickle sandwiches.
No, just sliced pickles.
All
All right. So what I'll do is I'll have a bag of like this for my top water or my crankbaits. I'll have a bag for my top waters if I'm going to be using them a lot, or I'll just combine the two. These are just generic Walmart Ziploc bags. I don't know. I think they're $3 or $4 for 80 of them. So if something happens to them, like your sunblock explodes, you just throw them out and get another bag. Because that did happen to me Saturday. Something happened where my sunblock went in the compartment, and most of my bags smelled like sunblock. Yeah, Anthony Allard was laughing at me about it, but because it did happen, and I felt real bad about it. And he's like, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, "All right."
Could have been worse. I mean, could have been like garlic stuff leaking.
Yeah.
Sunscreen. That's what.
Mark says I bring a lot of the same baits.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Sometimes I'll bring 2 of them or 3.
Anthony said the booth smelled nice today.
I'm sure it did. It got a good bath.
Yeah.
Look, I just threw some in there for today because I wanted to show you. I didn't have those with me the other day, but with crankbaits, you know, I throw 8 to 10 pound test line on it. Up here, you know, you're gonna lose a couple to pike or pickerel. So if you bring one crankbait and you start getting bit on it, you may end up losing it. And I don't want to be in that position. I'd rather have a little bit too much. You know, 6 crankbaits of one is not really overkill.
Sorry, I'm watching Mud West.
Oh, in my opinion. But usually I'll bring 3. You know, 1 for me, 1 for a spare, and 1 for the boater, because I like for everybody to have a good time on there. And if I'm catching fish and he's not, and you know, why not help him out? It'll make his day better, and might actually help you out, because he may do something a little different than you. Pause it, or just twitch it back. You never know. So, hello, Michael from Oregon.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us.
Yes. If you guys have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. Now, this bag here,
So they can't see.
yeah, is just a bait bag. You can get them from anywhere, Bass Pro Shops, when I work there. Okay, I do the same thing with that stuff. Okay, I have a little thing in here. It's all my gadgets. You know, I have beads and
In case you want to make yourself a necklace while you're out there.
Yeah, I have some
beads,
beads.
friendship bracelets. You know.
Yeah, I can do that. Some bobber stops, some clasps, some swivels. You know, just things I might need if I'm going to Carolina rig or Texas rig sometimes or whatever. All right. Well, back to those bags again. Net heads. There's my net head selection. You know, each one in here has a different size on them. 1/8. Okay. I haven't switched these to the newer bags yet, but you know,
That's all right.
it works. And let me tell you, I wasn't happy when I found out that my my sunblock exploded, but I was definitely glad that I had them in bags. I had the stuff in bags because none of these bags stunk. Okay.
That's good.
Here's shaky heads. Okay.
Hey, Bill. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, real easy to find stuff. Worm hooks. Extra wide gap hooks.
Some conversation in there.
Yeah. Tube heads. You know, so I mean, these, like I said, these bags come in different sizes. As you can see, that one's a 7x5 and one's a 6x4, I think. And you just take a marker, write on there what it is. So you can just fan through it and say, okay, I need 3/8 ounce weights. There's 3/4, half, 3/8. Okay.
Boom.
All my weights, drop shot weights, worm weights, split shots and stuff, they all go by the weight they have on the weight they are. So all my 3/8 are in here. All my quarters. 8. All my round ball heads. Okay. And I have a bag with a Norman speed clips in them for my top waters and crankbaits. And once I get done using something, like say,
It kind of fans out pretty good.
it does.
I just want to show that just because it's like
Okay.
crazy.
And for me, this is the simplest way I found. I'm going down the lake. You know, you're going down the lake and you have everything at 3700. It's crazy how one weight or one hook can jump sections in the 3700.
Oh.
I don't understand how that happens. I mean, vibration, yes, I understand, but still, how can something go from here
sneaking
to
out.
here with barely any room?
Just troublemaker kids. man,
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Rob, I have another bag I bring also, which I attach to my my bag that has line and a spare spinning reel and a spare
Tooth fairy.
casting reel.
Oh, you're not.
But
too
this
fast.
is this by far my easiest. The easiest way I found to store hooks and weights.
And what did we say?
Okay.
This one?
And like I tell you every show, this is how I do things. You know, you may find something out here that works for you, something that doesn't. But by me showing you how I do things, it may trigger you to do something that might be
I
a little
see it.
different.
I didn't see it at
Okay.
first. I'm sorry.
What did you wish for?
So
What do I wish for?
this is the best way I found as a co-angler
Ice cream.
for hooks
Oh,
and weights.
Oh,
And
yeah,
actually, I think as a boater too, because look, it's pouring out. You open your 3700 up.
Which toy do I want?
It's pouring out. You open your 3700 up, and everything's getting wet. I go to here. Okay, I have flipping hooks. I want a 3/0 flipping hook. I just go. I search through here for my 3/0. Grab it. There's my 3/0 flipping hooks.
No, buggy.
If they're open in a container, they're all getting soaked, and you have to worry about
Okay.
rust.
Don't worry about
This way, I don't, because I keep them here. Okay, I keep them in their package, so I know when it's time to reorder what hooks I'm using. It's simple for a co-angler and as a boater or a pro. I think this is probably the best way to do it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now,
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
so if you guys have suggestions, please let me know how you do things. It may help us all. And that's why we're doing these podcasts, so that we can help each other. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Bill. All right, so that's oh, I do my crankbaits and my hooks and weights. Everything is in there just like that. Next thing I'll have spinnerbaits. Anything with a blade on it. Underspins. Okay. My Wicked Willow by Wicked Weights. Okay, they're in there. There's two sizes, 3/8 and 1/2. Spinnerbaits. I'm not afraid. They're Martin's custom baits. I just don't have labels on all the bags because I buy the bags, and it's just something that makes it easier for me being a co-angler. I don't have to sit there and scrounge around in a bag, okay? Because everything is out. I can pull this. I can just lay these down and see. Okay, these are spinnerbaits. Anything with a blade is in there. Okay. What do we got here? More spinnerbaits. More spinnerbaits. Okay. There's a single bladed jig from Lovebug. That's my favorite color too. It's a bluegill bait. So I'll put them in the bag over here. I'll put the spinnerbaits up here. And you know, I'm not afraid to take one of these bags out. Okay, if I know I'm going to be using this bait all day, because it's Ziploc, it's not going to get water in it. I can put that in my rain suit if it's pouring out. So I don't have to keep going back into the container or into the box. I can do that with the plastics. I just find it, and like I said before, these bags are inexpensive. These bags here are like $13 for 100 of them. You know, if something happens to this bag, I'm not going to be upset. If something happens to my 3,700, there's another $10. All right. So, and that's one of the things why I've done it. And at the end of the tournament, I can go in and I can dump this out into the bin where it belongs. Because I don't put a bait back in here once I use it. Because I don't want it to contaminate with anything else. I don't want it to soak up water. So I keep all my used baits out. All right. Rob says another good idea. He says, I keep my hooks in original packs and clip on a carabiner and a side pocket of my tackle bag. It has worked well for me this season. Yeah, and and like I say, whatever works for you works for you. This is what works for me. Okay, and that's a good idea. I'm glad it works for you. I know people that's how they put their line. They store their line. They attach it on each side of their backpack with carabiners, and they do it that way.
Maybe in a while.
And you'll hear the pros say over and over,
Okay.
Organization is the key. I may get more casts out of this than if I had everything in like I used to. Actually, I think I do. Or in my case, more time to eat cookies. So, all right.
I'm back.
Jigs. Grass jigs.
Great.
Okay. And inside this bag, I have all my grass jigs. And it's
bag.
smaller
By
bag,
color.
because color and weight.
Boom.
Yeah, Rob, I saw that. I think it was Epic Eric I saw on Smallmouth Crush, and that's how he does it. But these are 1/2 ounce. Green
I heard.
pumpkin with brown. And guess what? If I leave this bag open, this stuff isn't getting wet because it's all in bags on the inside. And that's how all my stuff is, you know, except for my rods.
Well, probably bag up your rods. That look a little weird.
Yeah. Tubes. I knew I wasn't going any place that I was going to need a lot of tubes, but I knew what color is good on that body of water. And that's it. So when I go to Oneida Lake or Thousand Islands, this bag will be a lot more plentiful.
What's going on, MC? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Mark asks, what's a grass jig? Never heard of them.
Basically what I do,
Ditto.
I have three different types of jigs that I throw. A grass jig is anything I flip with in the weeds. A football jig, you know, shaped like a football head, and a swim
Oh,
jig.
that's what TJ just said. It's for grass, pointed
Yeah.
head.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's and I'll have my swim jigs. Okay, so tubes, and they're separate little pack. So if I'm using this brand all day, this Venom tube all day, I can put this in my rain suit if it's raining out and not have to go back to the container.
Oh.
All right. But if I have them laid out in my 3700, I'm not going to.
That light just turned blue on this?
I don't know. This is a Venom 4-inch watermelon with purple fleck. So I know exactly how many.
Man.
Yeah. So you can just do that with everything. And
I didn't see those before, but I have.
swing heads. By size. Here's a bag of 3/4 ounce swing heads.
I made the best of those? You like them? They're shortcakes.
No, thank you. Not
Our
right now.
strawberry shortcakes later.
Yes.
You like them?
Oops. Are we still here?
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
Save room for cookies.
The swing head.
Oh, Russell, you're my favorite. I mean, I don't have favorites.
He's not your kid.
What's that?
You're right, Rob. It'll never. What's that, baby?
She said, she goes, I think my tummy says thank you for this. No, thank you. It says thank you instead of no thank you. Just set it up on the counter.
Set it on the counter, baby. So there's my swing heads.
Throw it in the garbage. I just raved about it. And we're going to throw it up.
Swim jigs. All these are courtesy of Martin's Custom Baits.
Amazing people.
Yes.
Made in the US of A. 400 pounds on tape.
That depends on how many cookies. Okay.
Well, it says weight limit 400 pounds on tackle. Doesn't say nothing about cookies.
Right. And if it weighs 400 pounds, I'm not picking it up. So here are 1/2 ounce swim bait heads, no skirts on them, in case I want to throw a fluke on them or a swim bait or something like that. And I have the skirted ones.
I like how they snap too. It's not like a weak snap.
Okay.
The bags, that is.
Yes. Yeah, these are very good. They're essentially the same thing that Berkeley uses. Cookies Unlimited.
Yeah, that's right. Unlimited cookies. Well, no, it's just like, you know how sometimes you like do a zip top bag, you're like, is that even really shot or not? But these ones, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I like about them.
And there are times where I'm going out fishing where I'm not going to bring everything. I'm not going to bring swim baits. If I know all I'm going to be doing is fishing deep water, like Thousand Islands. I'm probably not gonna be throwing a swim bait. I may
Why
bring,
not?
I may bring a couple, you know, and bag something up, like put swim baits, swim jigs, and spinner baits in the same thing, but this keeps everything organized and dry. Let me see, what's next in this goodie bag?
It's like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
What else is in here? Do I move the stuff over?
Oh, we can. Hair jigs? Anybody like hair jigs?
Depends what color hair.
There's about 299 hair jigs in here.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. I'm not
Jeez.
gonna take them all. Okay, I won't take all of them. I just dumped them in here today.
Oh, are those the new ones?
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
You want to take a look at them?
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone's like, oh, geez, let's just get sidetracked again. Stop her quick.
These are made by Yankum, I believe, down in North Carolina or Kentucky. I can't remember what hooks they are, but they're very sharp. High quality jigs. Okay, here's a black one, and they are not made out of deer.
Yeah, that was sharp.
They are Arctic fox. Okay, Arctic fox hair.
Look at that.
A nice eye to make it easy to tie.
Good movement.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
And-
should I show that color? It doesn't not matter.
Oh, it don't matter.
Yeah, you can see that.
And on each bag it says what the weight is. I don't know if you can see it. 1/8.
So it's already on there for, or did you write that?
No, they
Oh,
did
did
when
that?
yeah, you did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are those the only two colors you got?
No, there's a bunch of colors in there.
Any secret colors?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. That's your secret one, isn't it?
No.
No?
And what is this? Football heads. Same
In case you
thing.
want to play football.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Same thing. Everything's in there by weight, size, by weight and color.
Should I redo that?
All my jigs are separated by weight and color. Plastics.
I didn't hear her answer.
All my plastics go in them. This one is
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to call Bosley for you.
my craws.
Crawdaddy?
Yep. All my craws
Is that
go
what
in
they call
this.
you
Yeah.
in the deep south?
Yeah, crawdaddy.
Crawdaddy? People are still talking to her like, oh no.
Yeah. It's like Christmas here. 5-inch finesse baits. Or I'm sorry, they are 5-inch stick plastic sticks. Oh, you're fine. Swim baits. Move it.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Getting a little gaga over here.
Same thing. Everything is in a pack. You know. I'm not real worried about the tails.
So you want me just to redo
they-
the hair or take the hair
like-
tie out?
Like these tails, if they get bent, you can take and boil them, and it'll straighten them out. I don't know if anybody you knew
Yeah.
that, but
Do you want me to redo that one?
I know I'm going kind of fast with this, but it's all the same stuff.
Am I redoing
Bags
it?
and bags. You know, if you want to get real fancy, you can write on the outside of the bag what it is. I mean, I do with my jigs because they're a little bit harder to tell. But I can look at this and say, okay, swim baits. I can look at this bag and say, okay, stick baits. So, and keep in mind, I don't
Struggle
always
is real.
bring everything. What do we got here? Ned baits. Not Ned baby, Ned baits. Okay.
Ned baby.
Okay, some fat Ned from Bass Snacks. And some traditional Neds from Bass Snacks. They stand up perfect.
Who's your favorite?
Black and blue. I don't know if you could tell if I like that color or not, but
That's what I have here.
is it?
Yeah. I can't
Green
believe it. I like
pumpkin.
that combo too. I don't know what it does, but I just like it.
Yeah. And I can take them and throw them in here upside down. As long as they're zipped up, they're not going to fall out.
Wait.
And then I just take
I read that from there. You asked me to, right?
No.
and roll it up.
That.
When I get home for my tournament, I just take,
I'm
open it up, and
sorry.
dump it in.
I asked you if you wanted me to redo her hair, and I thought you said yes. That was my fault. I do apologize.
Okay.
There you are.
5-inch finesse baits.
What are we doing with hers?
Okay, that's green pumpkin, purple or plum apple, champagne,
Yeah, we'll take care of it later.
green pumpkin gold,
We will take care of it later.
and black.
Yeah, later today, after the live, we'll take care of it.
Okay, so like I said, once I get home, I'll take, when I get home from my tournament, I'll take these bags, all of them. I'll grab my little thing right there, my little container, and I'll just take this bag, dump it out. Getting ready for the next tournament, I'll say, what do I need? All right, I'll need black,
A beer.
champagne. I always take the purple, and there we go. That's up. And if there's any other colors I need, I'll take them and put them in here.
Then you throw it in the big bag once you get it filled with what you want, right?
Yep.
It's like, check.
Yep, and that way I know I have all that stuff done. There might be something else in here.
Cookies?
No, drop shot baits. Drop shot baits
So
usually go in
close.
first, because that's my favorite, one of my favorite techniques. That and jigs. Plastics go on the bottom.
Stuff in the middle.
Yep. The hard stuff, lead, tungsten, that goes in the middle. And then on top is my crankbaits, because I don't want to smush my crankbaits. I don't want to put 500 pounds of plastic on top of crankbaits and hope they survive. So
I bet they would.
I think so too. Okay, once again, everything is in a bag.
You're the bag man.
There's $50. I'm joking.
I don't care.
I know.
It's already spent.
So if I get a boat, will you say the same thing?
Once you pay the house off and both cars, I won't say a dang thing.
Well, it's already spent.
Once you pay off the house and both cars, I won't care what you get.
I know, I'm picking, babe. But you just said it was paid off. It's already paid for.
But it's not already paid for.
But
The boat? You
No.
still have to make payments.
that's true.
So what have you paid for?
That's true.
Loophole.
Sucker. There's a sucker born every minute, and I'm one of them. All right. And
More? Oh my gosh.
my
Holy
flipping
cow.
baits. You
No,
know,
I just like, I can't believe how much. I mean, I know that bag will hold a lot, but holy cow,
Yeah.
this covered, this
And
table's
I-
like covered.
and
You might want to demonstrate like how you roll it down and close it.
okay.
But I think it wasn't really clear on how.
Okay.
I mean, don't fill it.
I'm not. I'm just gonna put some stuff in it.
Yeah, get a couple of guys in there. Don't take guys with you. That'd be weird.
Yeah. Okay, so say that's all I'm taking. You just take it.
No. They can't see it. So, like, kind of fold it down.
Okay.
Okay, now start rolling.
Hold on. Let me open up the valve. Take it, and you just roll
There you
it.
go. Oh, the air's
get the air out.
escaping.
Okay, you're probably gonna wanna stop up here in front of the
Your straps.
straps. And then just take it. Oh, I rolled this one in.
Oh.
Sorry. Yep. Just take it, roll it,
Push out the air.
push out the air, and then
There you go.
clip.
Boom.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
And you got, your back straps. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much that. Now,
Pretty. That thing is an ingenious idea.
it is.
So the guy
Alright.
from ITZ come up with that, or
I'm not sure who came up with it, but I was up there and I got it.
boom.
All right, now I just have another bag here. Okay. This is my
So
Accessory bag? scale, colors. As you see, the colors are in bags. Extra real, cold tags. Okay. MGM cold tags. Or MCM, I can't remember. I'm sorry, Mark. Line. Another thing I keep forgetting to mention as far as the K9 line, they have the diameters on the back of it. So if you ever look for a certain diameter line, a spinning reel with braid, a spinning reel with 8-pound. Okay. And I can take a carabiner and attach this to that if I want, or I can put it on my
Oh.
shoulder. I don't always take all this line. Like if I'm going to be going to the Thousand Islands, fishing smallmouth, I may bring 6, 8, 12, and 17. And then I can put my lunch in here.
If you ever eat it.
I can put my lunch in here.
You usually forget to eat lunch. He gets so busy fishing. It's like, did you eat?
Yeah.
No?
How many of you guys sit down and have a lunch while you're fishing?
I bet you Russell James does. Bet you he has a sandwich.
Sandwich, he probably has the whole thing.
Yeah.
And in this side pocket, I'll have my pliers, my scissors,
Russell's probably working. He's gonna
spare batteries,
Bears for what?
pliers, the scale.
Oh, okay. Russell James? I am ashamed of you.
Why, he's not working?
No, I think it's nope
Oh.
that he doesn't have a lunch because he doesn't eat.
If you're fishing in New York or up north, smallmouth, you need to contact Barb Elliott.
Justin, you're hilarious. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, and get a fizz kit. Okay.
A fizz kit?
Yes. If you're going to fish for smallmouth, you need a fizz kit. I'm going to have Barb Elliott on here.
Oh, I remember talking about that now.
Yeah.
I was like, I felt like that was familiar. Rob says that he rarely eats too.
Yeah.
You guys all hangry when you come off the boat? Like,
No, we're in a good mood if we catch fish.
well, I could catch fish, but if you didn't catch fish and you didn't eat, whoa.
See, and
I don't want to be there. Maybe I should just go there and like start handing out cookies when they come off. Like, here, eat something. Maybe cookies when I'm running. Yeah, see?
yeah. I mean, I'm not in my belly, Rob.
Rob asked, most importantly, where do you store the lucky cookies? Bought and paid for. Xandra usually eats the lucky ones. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
And she'll tell me how many fish I'm going to catch, and they're usually small, she says.
Yep. She usually says, you're going to catch one, small one. I'm like, no, that's not what we want.
So that's my tackle organization from start to finish, from how I store everything. And
She's a horse.
uh-oh.
Oh, a unicorn.
Well, she's
Oh,
a unicorn.
sorry.
So, anybody have any questions? Any brilliant ideas? What I should do outside of take less?
All right, Russell, I'll allow the breakfast bars. I'll allow it. Russell. Hey!
Russell had some nice looking cars in the garage today,
I know. You said the shop was quiet.
which means he had cookies.
Why did I send him any cookies?
Next week, Justin.
Oh, I forgot to send Casey. I forgot to send Casey cookies.
Casey who?
The one that we had on
Corey?
Corey. Oh,
Oh.
sorry. Corey, yes. I know it started with a C and I know the Y. Nailed it.
Justin, I'm not fishing next weekend. I'm doing a seminar at Doc's Tackle in Honeoye. I'm going to be down there from 10 to 3-ish, roughly.
I still have to give
Justin.
Yeah. I still have to give him the dozen cookies that he won from that one giveaway.
Yeah.
Justin, let me know what kind of cookies you want and when you're gonna see us.
I'll see him up at
Oh,
Oneida.
the week you have off?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have plenty of cookies for you guys.
Yeah. He's going to be at Oneida.
Because
He's
everybody's
camping.
gonna be there,
He's
right?
camp-
Just
He's
about.
camping.
He's camping.
Yeah. All right.
Or is he
Rob,
glamping? Camping or glamping?
Rob brought up something good. Rods.
Rob, good questions. What? I'm sorry, unicorn.
All right. Here's how I do
He's
it.
going glamping. Justin, Zandra says that you're going glamping. So
I have a couple Velcro straps here. All right. And I
oatmeal.
oatmeal cookies.
Oatmeal or oatmeal raisin? Or oatmeal chocolate chip? Or butterscotch? Or just really just plain oatmeal? Right? I mean, I could do whatever you want. Just let me know. I feel like someone else said they only like just oatmeal. Oh, I think it was my old boss. She said that she just liked just oatmeal, no raisins in it.
I had that. So I have Equinox and a Kia Soul car,
Oh,
and there's not a lot of room inside either of them. So on the straps, I'll wrap my rods, okay, with these straps here, the Velcro straps. I'll wrap my rods together, and then I'll take the carabiner, I'll put it on the strap in the car, and I'll strap them in like this. Okay.
next time you do it, you'll have to take pictures.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how I traveled to the tournament with it. They're out of the way. I'm not going to sit on them like I did before.
Yeah.
All right. The bigger one is for the butt end, and the smaller one is for the tip end. So when I get them out of the car, I just take these Velcro straps, make a circle with them, and then put them in the carabiner. You know, because they're already wrapped around the rods, I don't have to take them apart. And then now I made a handle. I can carry that on my shoulder. I can put it on my back, attach it to my backpack through here if I want.
Beautiful. Is it glittery?
And that's it.
Not too.
So that's how I roll. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything I haven't touched on that you want me to touch on?
Please take that in the other room now. Thank you.
All right.
Come in here and do the voices. You can just do the boy.
I'll do the boy voices
All right.
after we're done, okay?
So
And now do the girls one.
Totally.
They can have my voice.
okay.
And I can have the same.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
How many rods do I bring? It depends on the
I
tournament.
love you. You can do the boy voices.
Yeah, Mark asked, how many rods do I bring?
Oh, good question.
Usually between 5 and 10 or 12, depending on the tournament.
So between 5 and 12.
Right. If I'm fishing a partners tournament, you know, I'm going to have one for each technique that I think I'm going to use.
Do you say howdy? If it's a partners tournament, is that how you say hi to everybody? Say howdy.
No.
Howdy, partner.
I don't say anything.
No, nothing.
I'm gonna act just like I'm a boater, you know. As long as the boat is good with it and the guy I'm partnering with is okay with it. Because I will just, you know, I don't want to sit there and tie on a drop shot if I don't have to. And
Definitely. a good point.
so yeah, I look at what I'm going to be doing. I don't really,
I'll read that in a second.
yeah, I don't really go off the what the boater tells me he's going to do. I know what I'm going to do with that lake. And Joe, you're right. 5 ABA for 5. So yeah, you have to look at the rules too. Some are 5, some are 7. I fished some tournaments where they're, you know, club tournaments. It doesn't matter. As long as you can keep the boat going, you're fine. But always check out the rules, so you're not in violation of any. I know some guys will ask their boater, "Can I take 6 rods?" Well, the rules say 5. Stick to 5. That way you don't have to avoid any conflicts in the end. If you wax him and he decides to be a poor sport and say, "Hey, he had 6 rods on the boat," you don't want to be disqualified over something stupid. Something that you could have prevented to start with.
Rob says, always, always, always pay your boater gas money. The earlier, the better as a co.
Yeah.
And I agree with that because especially the price of gas right now.
Yeah.
And it costs them more, the boaters more to enter.
Well, to enter, they carry the insurance. They carry, they you know, they pay.
I mean,
for the
I
gas.
get it why they had to be charged more. But yeah,
you know,
always,
this is just a
always,
packing for a tournament show, but that is part of a co-angler tournament fishing, so we'll cover that too. I always offer gas money. I know before the whole COVID thing and everybody started going virtual with their meetings and everything like that. I would
just be like, hey, just grab a bag of ice, you know.
Yeah. Some people say, you know, Barb Elliott, she's like, no, don't give me the money. Don't give me the money. Let me see how you finish. I'm like, no, that has nothing to do with you taking me out for the day fishing.
Yeah.
Me going out fishing is going out fishing, whether I catch fish or not. And that was the night of the partner draw. You know, she was staying a little bit down from us, down from the campsite where I was at. Walked down and talked to her, and I handed Barb 40, and she wouldn't take it, so I gave it to her husband.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he didn't refuse the money. But yeah, Joe, you're right. $40 is good.
Yeah.
If
$40 for your safety during the day, that's a small price to pay.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
not that someone's gonna be a jerk like that, but
yeah, and the boater can always say, no, I don't want money.
Yeah.
And then you try to give it to him, and he's like, no. Well, I had one boater a couple of years ago that, I mean, we ran a long ways. We drove an hour and a half to fish. And he's like, no, that's okay. And I think I finished 5th in that Federation tournament. And so I went and picked up his truck, and I put the money in his ashtray.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
There you go.
So I got a phone call on the way home, and he thanked me for it. You know, you never know. You know, he made, just because you're a co-angler, doesn't mean you shouldn't help offset his bills.
Yeah.
I'm not saying give him, you know, okay, look, it took me $1,500 for the week, so I got to give him $700.
Right.
No,
yeah.
You're not paying for his whole vacation. you know, you're paying for him to take you out fishing for a day. And whether you get
like a
fish,
guide.
yeah, whether you get fish or not, catch fish or not, get bit, you're out on the water for 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah.
You know,
$40 is a
$40 is a cheap
small-
guide trip.
Yeah.
You know, even if you don't, you know, you may not get a big name guy, but as a co-angler, you're there to learn. If you catch fish, that's great. My main goal when I fish, and I tell everybody, and you know, I went with Justin on James River and practicing. My main goal is going out there and coming back.
Yep.
As long as I come back, I'm happy. You know, but that's my main goal. And for $40 to get me out fishing for a day and not think about work, not think about home, not think about whatever, just fish. $40, you can't even get a psychiatrist to listen to you for an hour for $40. So it's great. So yeah, I don't understand why people try to stiff them. You know, and people, you know, you don't have to give them money. But depending on the tournament circuit, not of them say you don't have to, or there's no set amount. So you're gonna give them $10 and say, "Kiss my booty." But that's not good. That's like giving a waitress a penny. So, all right. You have anything you want to add?
Russell says $40 in cookies on my boat. Will Russell be at the
No,
Oneida?
no.
Dang it.
Russell, he's not doing much this year. He's I don't know what's going on with him.
Oh, he got some cookies earlier this
Yeah,
year.
he
right?
got yeah. I brought him up to Champlain for him
Ah, that's right. I remember.
in his
now.
mystery box.
Yeah. Take away.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't have one, a weighing bag,
Mm.
but I bet you that cooler bag will work for a weighing bag.
Oh, yeah. Without
It's
a doubt.
waterproof,
Yeah.
you
why
know.
not?
Russ is chicken.
Chicken.
No, Russ is smart. He's taking a little bit of time off, and
Hey, y'all need that sometimes. You don't.
I don't know
Not
about
all
the
of
new
you
rules
listen.
for the BFL. I'm not sure what they are. I'm not fishing the BFL, so I didn't really, not really sure about that, Joe. So if you can let us know what the rule is that, or whatever.
What's the biggest change of the rules?
Yeah, or what?
How
What do
about
you?
that?
Yeah. I have socks,
Bring
man.
dude.
I have socks.
Oh, Gerald Swindle.
I have socks.
Mm,
Socks and
dude
shirt.
wipes. Love it.
I may be calling up cops and say, hey, can you bring me an extra shirt?
I'll say nope.
I'll be going
Should
up
have
there.
brought your dude wipes.
I'll be-
Justin told you, and so did Gerald.
I'll be
so-
going up there. I'll be going up there bare-assed and belly out.
Oh, jeez. I would like to meet Gerald Swindle one of
Yeah.
these days. Yeah. Hope he's as cool in person as I would think that he would be.
Yeah, he is. But no, any other questions? Any comments? What do you guys think about my storage?
Questions, comments, concerns?
You know, let me know what you think.
Do you have any better ideas?
Yeah, please. I'm always willing to.
I know Mark
to
said
learn.
that he was jealous of your organizational skills. So
I missed that.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. As well as babbling with Sandra about mermaids.
Oh no, I'm not fishing the ABA. So yeah, Rob, we're gonna have to have you on one of these days and talk about your experience as a co-angler, and you know, because you're going from the back of the boat to the front of the boat next year for some tournaments. And
so sorry. Organized for a tackle store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, I mean, Russ, you know how it is. Anyone that fishes tournaments, if you're unorganized, you could sit there for 5 minutes looking for one bait.
Mm.
But I know when I reach in there, I can go in and I can grab one bag and there's all my hooks. I can go in there and grab a bag and there's all my swim baits or my drop shot baits. And if I wanna do something like put a swim bait on a drop shot, okay, so I'm like, okay, so now I just gotta go to my swim bait drawer, my bag, I mean, and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there. I ain't got nothing tonight.
That's all right. I don't have anything else. Any other oh,
Rob says, I've had a lot of great boater draws over the years. Clay Dyer?
Yep.
Swindle and James Watson.
Oh, wasn't Clay and Swindle last year? I think that was either last year you had both of them. But yeah,
Yeah.
lucky. I mean,
Very cool.
I'm
I
trying
want to know what you learned from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we'll have to have you on and
yeah,
pick
talk
your
about your
brain.
experience. And you know, I'm sitting here just trying one of these days to fish with Russell Phillips, you know.
Russell James?
Yeah.
He probably hates that nickname. It's probably like, this crazy girl in New York keeps calling me Russell
Yeah,
James.
you could have mine, Big
That
Daddy.
is not my middle name.
But yeah, Rob, we'll get together and definitely have you on. Anyone else want to be on the show?
Cool.
Just let us know.
Yeah, totally.
We'll definitely. Mark Harrow's going to be on here talking about his cold tags.
Sweet. Is that this week?
No,
Oh.
this this week we're going to be talking to
Russell's a
Will
good,
George.
he's a good sport about everything. Russell
Yeah,
is.
he is. We're going to be talking to Will George with Bucking Bass Rain Gear.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
All right. I haven't met him.
Neither
Well, I
have
haven't met like any of you.
I.
Besides Justin.
Right, you met Justin.
Justin.
Yeah, yeah. So
I was gonna say, what have I baked lately? Just
biscuits.
Short. Those are shortcakes.
Okay, shortcakes because we're having strawberry shortcake.
Cause I went berry picking.
Yeah,
That's what I did on Saturday.
and not the dingle kind.
No.
You had to think about that.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I was trying to think of a clever response and I had nothing. I'm all dad joked out for the day.
All right, guys, we're not going to keep you on here, bore you any longer.
I made ice cream.
Oh yeah, black.
Black raspberry ice cream. Yum.
Yeah. And Eric, with It's Pro Fishing, I'll probably be asking for Velcro or what's that stuff? Spandex shirts. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Don't be afraid to shoot me a message saying, you know, this is how I do things or what. We'll share it. I just wanted to talk to you guys about how I do it, how I pack for a tournament. And keep
Doesn't
it-
mean it's right or wrong
correct. Well, it is right for me
for you.
because she would have everything color coded in the bag.
Yep.
So
I wouldn't even need a label on the outside. It would be that organized. Maybe not.
well,
Yeah, that's about it. Michael.
Michael, hey.
We're just about to sign off.
Yeah, we're about done. Not a problem. You can always catch the replay on the YouTube channel.
Totally.
Yeah.
Or on Facebook. It'll
yeah.
let you replay it.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to everybody. If you haven't yet, go over to our YouTube, JCX Fishing, and subscribe to it. We're going to be putting more videos up on there. They're not going to be live videos. And I'm going to try to keep everybody updated on different tips. They're going to be
New
5.
to me.
Yeah, they're only going to be a couple minute videos like the one I did on the Unity UniNat. I'm going to do them more instructional. Constance probably won't be involved too much because they'll be done at like 6 in the morning before she gets up.
I get up at 6:30, so
Yeah, which is before you get up. So
yeah.
anyways, everybody have a good night.
Sure.
Take care. Be safe if you're going fishing. Oh, and happy belated Independence Day. Forgot to mention that in the beginning of the show.
Yes. Do.
And
red, white, and awesome.
Yeah. So everybody take care. Be safe on the water. If you're gonna go fishing by yourself, you know,
Wanna say goodbye
always
to everybody?
always try to get a kid involved and take them fishing because they are the future. Try to be a positive influence on
eye.
somebody. All right. Always, always, always wear your life vest. Accidents happen quick. You know, you can hit a wave and get thrown out of the boat, knocked unconscious. You don't know what's going to happen. But if you have your life vest, you know, it might save your life. Just like a seatbelt,
Oh, I don't
most of the
say.
time it'll help you. But go from there. All right, so
Do you want to say
everybody,
goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody.
Well, now you gotta
you
get
gotta come in here.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye, Justin.
I'm trying to hot.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, you take care. Be safe, and
Wear your
Well-
sunscreen.
we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Say bye.